Let's talk about excess importance. What do I mean by that? Well, you may have heard me talk about in previous videos how when I wanted a girlfriend many years ago, I'm married now, when I wanted a girlfriend, I couldn't get one because there was a needy energy of me wanting something. I made it more important than it actually was meant to be. And the reason why I made it more important than it was actually meant to be is because I had unmet needs. So bringing this into the conversation straight away around coaching is that if you place too much importance on a need of getting, say, clients or getting income from your coaching business, the minute you place excess importance on something, I don't know why it is, it's some like universe. I'm in the forest right now, walking in the forest, but it's like there's some energy, some frequency. Those of you that are into energy will understand. Those of you that aren't, you may have heard me tell the joke of like when people say I don't believe in energy, I think that stuff's all woo woo, and I go, there's some nice Bluetooth headphones you've got in your ear there. The irony being, you know, incredible wireless technology that's been developed that enables us to, as I am right now, speak to you through without wires, right? Anywho, when we place excess importance on anything, it's like having a magnet. Like as a kid, I used to have these trains. In England, we have something called the Early Learning Centre, and they used to have this wooden train, and it was like the carriages were magnetic on this wooden train. And as a kid, obviously I'm like 3-4 years old, one of the things I became fascinated with was how the magnets worked. Like, how is it that this magnet it like clinks, and like the train kind of pulls the carriages, right? But then what I also became fascinated with was how come if I turned one of the carriages round and I moved the magnet towards the other magnet on the back of the other train, the other train that was the one in front, I like put it near it and it moved, like without me even touching it. It just moved like away from me. And so I think when I talk about excess importance, that's kind of what I mean, is that sometimes we have our energy is focused the wrong way. Sometimes our energy is focused outward for the things that we want. And there's nothing wrong with wanting things, by the way. You may be hearing this going, so are you saying, Miles, that I shouldn't want things? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is the thing that we should want shouldn't be about an unmet need that relies on an external event or circumstance to give us the need. So like I had a call with a client yesterday who she wants to do more diving. And I kind of said, you don't want to dive. What you want is the feeling that you think diving will give you. And I could tell that it was a little bit over her head. But you think about it this way, right? Well, here's an example. Think about this. Going on holiday. When you describe how much time goes into that, you know, like if you go on holiday and you get on an aeroplane, like there's so much to do, so much of the trip before you even arrive at the destination. Got to sit on a plane and got to stand in loads of queues, and then another queue and another queue, and then you've got to sit in a sweaty coach for like an hour while you get transferred, however the holiday is right for you. So I'm just navigating my way through the woods. I think I'm going to turn round. Yeah, I am. I'm going to go back this way. So the point is, nobody really wants all that. What they want is like the like the sit on the beach, right? That's the thing that people really want. And yet people will do all that other stuff to get there because the feeling they think that will give them is so great. And look, I do it. I'm not lecturing anybody on holiday here because I go on holiday regularly. I love holidays. But my point is that When you need something, oh, I need clients, I need this person to buy, then on a logical level, when it comes to coaching, I've often said to clients, if you need clients, I say, like, go and get a job. Like, whenever I've had a challenge with getting clients, I've gone, okay, I probably need to go and get a job, because the minute you're in that needy energy is probably the sign that your train magnet is faced the wrong way around, which will mean that it actually makes it harder for you to attract the thing that you ultimately want. Whoa, I think I've come the wrong way. Is this going to be okay? It's very muddy. This this was intended to be a simple walking video. I'm going to turn around again. This is hilarious, by the way. Welcome to our woods in Coventry. Oh, and now I'm got stabbed by Holly. This is the best YouTube video ever, isn't it? Welcome to the woods in Coventry. Good job I'm not like a wildlife presenter. Imagine me as a wildlife presenter. And here we are in that. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. I'd love it if there's going to be somebody around soon. They're going to be like, who is this guy? What is he talking about? Who is he talking to? So, unmet needs. If you need clients, perhaps go and get a job. But that in and of itself is just a band-aid over the problem. Ultimately, if you have an unmet need, you need to meet the need. But by that, I don't even mean get a job, because if you think, here's another way of looking at it. Have I come the wrong way? No, we're good. If you need a job, on a human need level, that means that you desire certainty. Like if your income is unstable, you're requiring income certainty. If you're requiring income certainty, the problem with that is nothing in life is certain. So even if you get a job, you could lose that job. Like the employer could decide that they don't need you anymore and you can lose the job, right? So we've got to meet our needs from the inside out. So, for example, as a kid growing up, I didn't get the love that I craved. An unmet need that I had as a kid growing up was love. I didn't get it the way that I would have idealistically wanted it. Dad wasn't there, Mum didn't have the ability to give it me the way that I would have wanted it, right? So as an adult, at an unconscious level initially, and now a conscious level, and it's still there because it's a need, that turned into the ugly sister of love, which is significance seeking, approval seeking, validation seeking, etc. And the problem is when you're seeking that external validation, you won't get it, because nobody wants to give attention to a needy person. You know that person you know that wants attention? You know that person. Maybe it's you. You just kind of think, oh, right? I've been that person. Hopefully, if you're honest, maybe at some point you've been that person too. But if you have an unmet need of love, you've got to love yourself. Otherwise, you'll end up going for the significance and the validation, which is never healthy. If you have a need for certainty, you've got to give it to yourself. And the only way I've ever found that I've been able to give myself certainty is to give myself love. It's to praise myself, it's to validate myself, it's to do good things in the world without the expectation of anything in return. To be grateful for what I've already got. To pray. I'm a Christian, I don't mind telling you that. To pray and to, thank God and ask for guidance. Because I know when I'm in a a faith-based focus and state of mind. I feel certain, I feel stable, I feel grounded, I feel like not needing anything. But going back to the beginning of the video, when we place excess importance on things on the outside, like the magnets on the train, we often just push things away. And it's really funny because the things that I thought I wanted, that I thought would give me like complete joy and fulfillment, when I got them, they didn't. Like, business did £500,000. It was probably one of my darkest periods. Followed immediately after hitting that, some relationships started to break down, and then I started therapy and shadow work, and things gradually started to improve. Started going back to church, started meditating more, and on the outside, things right now are not as good. But on the inside, things feel better than they've probably ever been. When I used to do these videos years ago, I used to put this like motivational mask on. And people used to think they were great and they were high energy and they looked forward to them. And truth be told, like, it was just me performing to get people to like me. I said this in a video with a client, not a video, I said this in a call with a client yesterday. I said, I heard this once recently. I shared it with her. I said, would you, for the rest of your life, if you had to choose, would you choose to be completely miserable, but validated and liked by everybody? Completely miserable and validated and liked by everybody? Or happy beyond your wildest dreams and disliked by everybody? And she was like, happy beyond my wildest dreams and disliked by everybody. And that would be me too. And you know, I don't want to get into the nuances of that. Like, what do you mean? Why did they dislike me? What did I do to them? Like, it's just an answer straight yes or no, right? Obviously, we would give ourselves that self-love. And I believe we place sometimes too much importance on what other people think and what other people say and what other people believe, and do we have enough of this and do we have enough of that? When just by focusing on that as a, please give me more of what I don't have, it says to the universe that you don't appreciate what you do have. The universe hears that and says, oh, you want more money? Oh, so you obviously don't appreciate the money that you already have or have had. Oh, you want more relationships? Oh, okay, so you obviously are not appreciating, you know, like I can say, oh, I want new friends because I've not valued the friends I already have. That's just a made-up example. But it's like the universe will only give you what you already are grateful for. Like a good friend of mine, Greg, would say, money only amplifies who you already are. So if you're a great person and you appreciate money and do good with money, you'll highly attract more money. But if you would like, I need money, like Gollum needing the ring, my precious, then it'll be harder, less likely to come towards you. I've enjoyed this one. I hope you have as well. I always say I don't do these videos for YouTube, I do them for me. This is like therapy on a morning in the forest. Like, these videos are not for anybody else, they're for me. So, but I do genuinely hope you enjoy it, because like I said, I have a need for significance and validation. It's a need. I'm not going to lie, it's still there, but it's less important than it used to be. Anyway, that's it from me. Peace out, God bless, have a beautiful day. I'm out.